So requirement 8 is past temperatures. Nurse able to view data from previous visits. That is, we want to record now not only a single value for each patient, but every temperature we record for the patient. So we go to the objects. We've at the moment got a patient object with 4 fields. But the way we can do this is we can introduce a second object, let's call it visit, and give it a relationship to the patient. So every visit will have a patient, will be for a specific patient. And we can add some fields to the visit object. So let's have temperature and also visit date. So we can record a number in the temperature field and a date in the visit date field. And then in our process here, record temperature, we're updating the patient object with the temperature provided in step 1. But we're not restricted to that. We can also create an instance of visit. And we record that the patient of this visit is the patient input by the user, and the temperature is the one given in question 1. And we've got this special symbol now, which will give the current time at the time of the visit to the visit date field. So we've added now this fourth step, which is another action to create a visit. So every time the nurse records temperature, it will update the patient record and it will record a visit for that patient, a visit record. So let's put the visits visible for a specific for the patient. Once you've selected a patient, here we get a vertical view which shows the access to the record temperature process, and also some information, basic information from the patient object. Let's add a listing of visits, a visit listing, and let's put that also in the vertical there. And now let's configure the visit listing. We've got this default template again with field 1. Let's go to the rows, select maybe a couple of fields, and then let's put in there the visit date in field 1 and the temperature in field 2. And also, importantly, by default the listing shows all the visits in the database, but we don't want all instances of visit. We only want instances of visit related to the user selected patient. So that means when we select a patient, we'll only get the specific patient's visit information. And let's sort it by visit date. Visit date, that's ascending, and let's have it in descending. So now let's put this visit, new visit listing to use. We go into the preview, we record a patient, let's make it Fred again. And now when we select a patient, we get the process to record temperature, we get the patient view and the visit listing. At the moment, temperature is 0, visit listing has got no entries. So let's say the patient temperature is 39. And there we are, we've got a visit listing. Of course, when we click on the visit on that visit, we don't get anything. And now we know in order to see some basic information, it would be a very simple process of adding an object view to view a visit instance and making the object view what happens when the user selects a visit. So now if we look, we can access the patient, see all the visits, and we click on the visit, we see information about the visit, and so that's this requirement done.